Okay, here we are. We have the two holsters in front of us. We have the SmartCarry Holster by SmartCarry, and we have the TactiPac Deep Concealed Holster by TactiPac Holster Company. And so construction, very similar in size and shape, as you'll notice, just laying on top of each other. You can almost cause them to disappear behind each other. The TactiPac holster is a little bit bigger for a particular purpose, and you'll see that in a second with the close-ups. If you look at it like this, and then I'll put the SmartCarry on the bottom, put the TactiPac on the top, and try and give them equal air time so that you can see between them. So very similar in size and shape. If you'll notice, the SmartCarry has more of a tapered top edge near the waistline. The TactiPac holster has a more flat edge and a higher edge for a particular reason. For today's demonstration, we'll be using a Glock 26. And yes, it is loaded as you ought to carry a firearm. Safety is in the user, it's not in the gun itself. Glock 26 is a great concealed carry weapon to use for these holsters. This type of holster, deep concealed, it's a good size. But the reason the edge, as we were talking about, is higher on the TactiPac holster is to encompass more of the firearm itself, and so you have less of the firearm actually touching your body on the back side. And on the SmartCarry, you'll notice it's tapered down. We found that taper gives nothing positive in the holster. It only works out to be a negative, that you have more gun exposed on the backside towards your body, albeit it's only a minimal portion of the slide and the ribs, but still, the less touching your body, the better, the more comfortable you'll be all day. And so the TactiPac holster, as you can see, close up at the back side of it, in all fairness and comparison, pretty similar. You get a little less real estate of the gun on your person, which is a good thing. You'll notice the SmartCarry is made of basically a denim, blue jean type material. It's basically a pair of blue jeans. That's what you're looking at, is denim fabric, just 100% cotton. On the back side it says it's Cush Max equipped. Though in all fairness, we found no actual cushion. If you'll see, it's basically just fabric and cotton fabric. And so I don't know if this particular holster didn't get any cushion in it, but it doesn't have cushion as far as the Cush Max name says. And so look at the TactiPac holster. It's not made of denim. It's actually made of 1000 denier ballistic military grade or mil-spec grade ballistic nylon, or some brand names are known as Cordura. And it's a very tough fabric, like you'd see in your military packs and or your tough ballistic nylon holsters. Still flexible and comfortable towards the skin. We just know it'll wear a whole lot better than a pair of blue jeans. If you notice, you stick things in your blue jeans and in your pockets. Blue jean material, cotton, has a tendency to wear out. Ballistic nylon will stand the test of time. And so the material difference right off the bat, we believe the TactiPac Deep Concealed Holster is of a higher grade material, and it will last a longer time. 1000 denier ballistic nylon Cordura versus denim 100% cotton blue jean material. That would bring us to the seams, and on the SmartCarry website you can look, and they say they have a proprietary seam with regard to the seam that I'm showing you here in the pocket and on the top edge of the holster itself. And what they mean by the proprietary, it's just a reverse seam, so they have to say proprietary because you can't patent the seam. It's used in clothing and used in sewing all around the world when you just want to have a smooth type seam. Basically, you're putting two edges of fabric together, sewing a line across it, and then reversing it for the construction, but you do wind up with a hump or a lump there. And what else you wind up with, if you'll notice, are horizontal stitches. And they are not surge stitches, they are a straight stitch. And so theoretically, you can catch the edge of a firearm on that, and that would not be a good thing. So you don't want your firearm to hang up. You notice on the TactiPac, basically we use one piece of fabric. We don't sew two together. We use one piece of complete fabric, and you'll notice there is no internal edge. There are no horizontal stitches at all in the holster, either on the top side, you'll notice up close, or on the pocket itself. Solely vertical stitching. except for at the bottom where the stop is, and that will not affect the draw of the firearm at all. It's no way possible to hang up on it because the firearm doesn't come into contact with those stitches. But the important part is the mouth of the pocket. So you see here, no horizontal stitching and a complete smooth transition for the firearm each and every time. You notice it inserts smoothly and it retrieves smoothly. Show you that same thing on the SmartCarry. Which you can see it will hang up a little bit. Okay, on to the elastic portion. That was the material and the construction of it. And onto the elastic portion, we'll basically hold these up together so you can see them side by side. Basically the same length and amount of elastic, different grade though, and different amount, excuse me, not the same amount. But the SmartCarry, first of all, has a single strand wishbone type elastic. You can see the stretch in that. It's not very much stretch, but it's a single strand, as I said. On the TactiPac deep concealed holster, again, military grade. We don't put anything cheap into our holsters. Double strand, and look at the weave comparison. Tight weave, much more stretch, much more life. This is what you would see in your military packs and high-end medical gear or high-end braces, things of that nature. Notice them together, you'll see a distinct difference. The TactiPac being on top, SmartCarry being on the bottom. Distinct difference and distinct quality difference. Now to the belts themselves. The SmartCarry uses a Velcro, male and female Velcro belt attached to a stiff piece of cotton. Do a close-up of that. As you can see, it's a stiff piece of cotton fabric. And quantity and quality is different on the two holsters, if you'll notice. Put this back together for a second, and then I'll show you the TactiPac deep concealed carry holster. So on the SmartCarry, stiff cotton, male and female Velcro, single stitched around the outside of the belt, if you'll notice. And then the TactiPac, 2-inch heavy duty military grade nylon strapping, double stitched completely all the way around the perimeter, triple stitched on the back where it connects to the elastic portion. Male and female Velcro, again military grade Velcro, mil-spec grade that you'd see on all your military packs and all your military holsters. We believe in making a holster that will last the test of time. And so that is the belt portion of the SmartCarry and the TactiPac. As far as the actual real estate of the belt, notice distinct difference in size. I think you can do small, medium, and large on the SmartCarry. We actually size to your waist. So you give us your waist, and then you'll actually have the belt to your waist size. Notice how much more you have in a medium versus a medium. This is about a 36-38 in the TactiPac, and this is considered a medium in the SmartCarry. M on the tag here for medium. And so notice the amount of adjustment that you have in the TactiPac versus the SmartCarry. So you can adjust way out if you gain and or lose weight. It just gives you more flexibility in the wearing of this holster. You don't want to limit yourself to sizing, especially if you're one to fluctuate in waist size, which sometimes we do. Other than that, the price of these two holsters, oh, one other thing I need to cover. Let me give you the price while we're at it. They're right at $60 for each of them. One on the TactiPac we do $59.95 on the TactiPac Elite, which you're looking at now, with free shipping. I think the SmartCarry on their website starts at $52 with $8 shipping, and so you're looking at basically the same price versus the Elite versus the basic SmartCarry. If you'll notice a couple more things that might throw you over the edge here versus which one is better. Just notice the overall thickness. We actually do put padding. They advertise Cushmax. We don't advertise any padding on our holster. But we have 3/16 inch open cell foam inside this front pocket, inside this front layer. Helps break up the outline of your firearm inside your pants, helps keep it concealed and undetectable. And then on the back side, inside the back layer, we have closed cell polyurethane, which acts as a barrier to your body, but it also protects your body from feeling any of the firearm. You basically want to be comfortable if you're going to wear this all day, and that's what this holster does. And so notice not much cushion at all. If I bend, and you can see the thickness there, and then look at the TactiPac holster, you bend it and you see the thickness. A much more substantial holster, a much more comfortable holster. Same price, right around 60 bucks. Check out both websites, SmartCarry.com or TactiPac.com. Also, what we want to show you here is an accessory pocket. We've got a mag light, and so basically your loadout for the day would look like your firearm into the SmartCarry holster. You got your mag light, or your extra magazine, and so I've got a little lanyard on my light here and tuck into the pocket there. You don't want to get snagged up on anything, but that would be your loadout on the SmartCarry. Same loadout possible with the TactiPac. One thing I do want to show you between them, very important difference, if you'll notice. We do the loadout the same way here. Put the light in upside down, that'll hide the lanyard. And then you put your extra magazine inside there. One important thing is the SmartCarry, what they tell you, if you'll notice the difference here, they tell you that when you have this problem, and you notice, if you've never worn one of these holsters, this is a problem. Notice how high the holster rides on the G26 here. When you go to unholster a weapon, you want real estate. You want to be able to grab and fully engage the butt of the gun when drawing. You want to be on it the very first time when you're deploying the weapon. And so when this holster breaks in, notice not much real estate. Maybe the last grip finger, maybe the last two. I've got Pierce extensions on my G26. So notice if you had a regular clip in there, not much real estate to grab. And so what SmartCarry tells you to do, and you can look on their website, they tell you right here on the holster, either shove something down in the holster like a piece of foam or a piece of fabric to raise the weapon up, or they tell you to put a safety pin right here in the holster to basically put a gun stop in the bottom of the holster. If you're going to spend 60 bucks on a holster, you don't need to do that. You shouldn't have to modify it at all. And so what we do, TactiPac, again, we consider it a better holster, and we think you'll agree. We sew the stop right into the holster. Not only do we sew the horizontal stop at the bottom, as you can see right there, but we sew a vertical stop on the side for the trigger guard so that it snugs your weapon, and you get a full purchase on real estate. Notice the grip exposure. You get a full purchase of all three grips, and that's what you want when you draw the gun. Trigger guard fully covered, full purchase. So big important detail, big important difference when you're looking at these two holsters. You want to be able to draw your weapon the first time correctly and quickly and be comfortable with it all day. So those are the major differences. We think that last difference is one of the major points that you need to consider. We do have something that the SmartCarry does not have. I'm going to put these to the side a little bit and show you. We have economy versions. If you don't want to pay the $59.95, we have a $39.95. It's your basic ballistic nylon. It has a different belt. It's still a adequate belt and a decent belt, but it's a smaller, thinner belt that's fully adjustable. And this is the TactiPac Classic. It's adjustable all the way out to 60 inches. It's got a cam lock buckle. You can see more about that on our website. But it is your basic holster. You notice it doesn't have as much padding. It's more like the SmartCarry itself, and you can get this for $39.95 on our website. And again, it has the accessory pocket, and you can see that, as I said, at TactiPac.com. We believe it's a better overall value than the SmartCarry, but again, we want to represent each holster fair and square, and we think we've done that here in this video. If you like the video, we'd appreciate a like on it. If you don't like it, we'd appreciate you telling us about it. Otherwise, visit our website, www.tactipac.com. Again, my name is Anthony, and as always, God bless each and every one of you, and thank you for looking at this video.